Honda has just rocked the automotive world with a bold announcement that could redefine the future of electric vehicles. The company's CEO has revealed a revolutionary all-solid-state battery that can fully recharge in just 10 minutes with its high energy density and remarkable stability. This innovation isn't just another upgrade, it's being called a true game-changer, a leap that could fast-track EV adoption in a way once thought impossible. Could this be the breakthrough that finally makes electric cars the unstoppable future of transportation? The next era of driving may be arriving far sooner than we expected. But before we dive into Honda's breakthrough, let's rewind and see why the old champion of the EV world, the lithium-ion battery, has started to fall short. Lithium-ion technology first became a sensation in small electronics. It powered the boom of smartphones, laptops, and the gadgets we use every day. For years, it delivered the perfect mix of energy, cost, and reliability. Phones that lasted a day and laptops that ran for hours felt like pure magic. The trouble began when automakers scaled up lithium-ion packs for full-size electric cars. That's when the cracks started to show. The biggest concern is safety. At the heart of the issue is the liquid or gel electrolyte inside these batteries. It may sound harmless, but it's highly flammable. Under stress, it can overheat and in rare cases, lead to fires. While battery fires don't happen every day, when they do, they make headlines and remind engineers just how cautious they must be with charging speeds. But safety isn't the only roadblock. Lithium-ion batteries also struggle with charging limits. Push them too hard and the ions race through the cell too quickly, causing wear, heat spots, and long-term damage. That's why EV drivers often find themselves waiting anywhere from half an hour to several hours to top up. For anyone used to filling a gas tank in 5 minutes, that wait feels like a serious step backward. There's also the matter of energy density, or, how much juice you can fit in a given volume or weight. Lithium-ion packs are relatively heavy, and while they perform decently, they just can't match the energy density of advanced, solid-state cells that exist in research labs. A heavier battery reduces an EV's range and affects driving dynamics, sometimes forcing automakers to compromise on design. Plus, these batteries degrade over time, meaning EV owners may experience diminishing driving range as the vehicle ages. Honda, with its background in methodical innovation, had been quietly assessing these next-generation battery technologies for years. Since Honda founded its Marysville plant more than 40 years ago, they've witnessed a massive evolution in technology. It will now become the first Honda plant globally to assemble battery packs for their new fleet of electric vehicles. Once it became evident that lithium-ion cells couldn't keep up with the growing demands for quicker and safer charging, Honda saw an opening for something radically different. By adopting solid-state cells, the brand aimed not just to fix small irritations, but to elevate electric mobility to a level that could surpass traditional vehicles in nearly every category. The first glimpses of Honda's new battery concept charging in just about 10 minutes were enough to capture the attention of the entire auto industry. Worldwide trade, which is important for modern countries, is also under pressure. Shipping lanes in key regions are becoming less secure, slowing down ships and driving up costs. The impact on agricultural production has caused shortages and raised prices. Farmers in affected areas are facing devastating conditions, with significant losses estimated from recent conflicts. Geopolitical pressures are also very high because of ongoing wars. Major powers are taking sides, intensifying conflicts. Countries that historically sought peaceful solutions are now caught in a cycle of rising tensions and mistrust. There is a significant chance that the situation could worsen, drawing in more powers. The stakes are higher than they have been in decades due to the use of advanced weapons, rising casualties, and the potential for unplanned military partnerships. In this situation, the message from global leaders is urgent. Their call for immediate action shows not only the importance of ending violence but also how quickly the whole world needs to work together. All countries share a responsibility to work for peace, and more damage will be done if nothing is done. This advice comes at a time when the world seems increasingly divided. But these crises are all linked, so everyone needs to work together to solve them. The wars are not just distant stories, they are changing our world. The effects are felt in every region in terms of the economy, society, and governance. Apathy in the face of pain is testing people's morals. it is important to remember that this is not just a political problem but also a very human one. We cannot ignore the call for kindness, peace, and a coordinated effort to prevent things from worsening. If nothing is done, the world could become even more unstable. The conflicts in various regions have shown us how fragile peace is and how terrible it is when it breaks down. It is clear that time is running out and that everyone will bear the cost of inaction. Recent calls for people to pray and work together send a strong message that hope is both possible and needed when things are difficult. This message tells us that even small actions one person takes can make a big difference when combined with the actions of many. Everyone, regardless of their beliefs or history, can find ways to help bring peace and healing. Even though the world may seem divided, there is hope when people work together to help those in need and make their communities safer and stronger. People from all walks of life can make a significant difference through grassroots organizations. Actions such as organizing food drives, donating to shelters, or advocating for peace show that real change happens at the community level. Helping people who have been forced to leave their homes, such as refugees from war zones, is very important in today's world. This work not only provides material help to those uprooted by conflict, but also offers them comfort. Volunteering at a local charity or donating to aid groups are small things that can make a big difference in the lives of people who are in need. Charitable work is a key part of getting help to people. Social aid groups often connect those who have resources with those who need help. People can support these groups by donating money, giving their time, or helping to raise awareness of current crises. While many companies have introduced iconic models, Honda's identity revolves around the act of engineering itself. The brand might be best known for the Civic, Accord, or CR-V, but behind those models is a culture that prioritizes thoughtful problem-solving from the early days. Honda's philosophy was that a mechanic's intuition should guide development as much as marketing analyses or boardroom decisions. This down-to-earth approach shaped the entire company, leading to real-world solutions rather than impractical gimmicks. In the 1970s, while other companies were dabbling with ideas to meet stricter emissions regulations, Honda introduced the CVCC engine, which was so clean it met the standards without needing a catalytic converter. Engineering feats like that helped cement its reputation as a forward-thinking brand willing to question traditional methods.